Alright, here we go for Leo. I tried to do this live, but it just wasn't happening. Alright, here is your general. Here's your spiritual message. So, Leo, May 2018. Oh my goodness, the tower. Alright, so the tower with the moon. Okay, first of all, the tower very much indicates huge change. Good or bad, okay? Now, the tower often talks about something that you've been doing, okay? So either it's romantically, either it's businessly, whatever. So something in your life that you've been doing no longer needs to be there. Okay, it's time for a change. Leo wasn't changing it, or they weren't paying attention to some kind of signs, and now the universe is just changing the situation for you. Now, when this change hits, obviously it doesn't look so nice. Everything that you just built is now being flip-flopped around, and now you have to start new in a new situation. So, when the moon card pops up, it's because whatever this change was, either you or somebody else got too over emotional and this change occurred, okay? Or it could be that, this change happened because there was still things that you didn't know that was going on, okay? And this is why it happened. So things just came crashing down, right? So now you have to start off new and fresh. So no matter what, something big is going to be changing for Leos in May. Now, I say it could be good or bad. I do see, though, with the moon, that's not always the best change. And I hate to say that, but you do have the sun over here, so the sun will eventually peek back through once you do start to rebuild, because you'll be rebuilding the right thing, and there won't be confusion, there won't be anxiety, there won't be where you're unsure if this is the right thing to do. Or you see how those two towers are there too? So it's like, okay, not only you were doing something wrong, but either something or someone else was also building something to mislead you. So now you have the truth, now you have the clarity, or it's going to come and it's going to ultimately make this huge change happen in your life. So let's go ahead to your spiritual message. Oh my god, and it's the fucking moon, dude. I'm sorry. Now, the number 5 has to do with the 5th house, which talks about the way you have fun, okay? So that's a very interesting, that's like probably the house that it's going to take place in. This does talk about romance. Now, this isn't like relationships, so I don't think this is really going to necessarily pop up, in terms of friend, family, and like your like partner, if you're married, or, this is going to turn up in a house that talks about romance. This is more like sex. This is more like sex buddies. This is something that you do for fun. The cat, she's curious, and she's also mysterious, okay? Black cats are also a sign of bad luck, and I hate to say. So there's going to be something that pops up here with your spiritual advice, is that not everything is being completely shown to you, or you could have done something where you were a cat and you went off to go explore and you were being sneaky, and now here's like some light, being shined on you. You have 2 moon cards. Something is not all that it seems. Something is going to either be revealed to you, or you're going to be caught in this kind of like mischievous act, okay? So whatever it is, it's going to come as a surprise. I really don't think that you're gonna see this coming, and maybe until you watch this video. So, but let's just go ahead and pull a love card for Leos. All right. Well, here you go, and here's the Ace of Pentacles. So we do have some good news in love. This is an opportunity. This is a new person. Now you do want to still be careful. Now, this is a new person. This is an opportunity, okay? And they're presenting themselves. They're like, ooh, look at this. Look at all that I have to offer to you, Leo. Or this can be you doing this to somebody else and be like, ooh, look at all these things I have to offer. Ooh, like, look at all these things I'm giving to you. Now, again, if this is more something sexual, you want to be careful, because there's something here that is going to be a mystery, and then all of a sudden it's not going to be a mystery, and it's going to be right in your face. So, it could be that if you have like a lover, not like a partner, not a romantic partner, because if you have a romantic partner, this looks pretty good. This means like they could be proposing to you, or they can be or someone could be offering you a relationship if it's something serious, and without a doubt that you guys have a very very good, a very good thing going on, and then all this stuff is just something else going on in your life where it comes up as a surprise, right? And something is completely changed. Well, or if this is like romantic, okay, just don't, if it's like a sex buddy, whatever, just pay attention to what they're offering you, because it could be something weird. Like they pop up and they have like an STD or something. I hate to freak you guys out, but hey, I'm just reading the cards. So, but if you are in a relationship, this does look good. This looks like some new things are happening. New positive things are happening. This could also be that you're being offered to move in with them, and that changes your life because you're not sure. You've never lived with somebody before, This could be your house and their house coming together. You know what I'm saying? Two different identities coming together, and forming something really positive, okay? And you're still unsure because, you're still curious. Maybe you still want to live on your own. And it could be something weird like that. It doesn't have to be like anything with like cheating or anything like that, but just it is talking about that there is going to be a big change that happens, and it is going to change your whole life. What you're doing in your routines, your day-to-day routines, is going to be changed up in a big manner. So, but again, love life still looks fun. It does still say that you are still going to have fun. You're still going to have the chance to be curious. You're going to try new things, and maybe a good opportunity will come up through it. And look, it's like now you're in a relationship, right? So it could be anything like that. This is going to play out for everyone differently. These are general, but that was for you, Leo, and that was just your little peek into May. All right, Virgo, this is for you. This is your general. And this is your spiritual. Okay. Oh my gosh, I put the moon card away. My bad. Okay. So that was the focus for everybody, was the moon. We'll go over it. So for you, you have the Eight of Wands. This is the general. This means for my Virgos, something's going to be happening very quick. It's going to be very new, very exciting. So that looks very positive. Just even though you're getting all these new things happening or something new is happening to you, there's still going to be like the sense of being nervous because you are like, this thing is going so fast, right? You could be getting a new job, a new relationship. You could be doing anything new, or you could be getting these messages or going to these interviews, whatever it is. It just looks like things are picking up and they're going very quickly in your life. There's all these really fun, exciting opportunities. There's a whole bunch of things that you're learning. The only reason why the moon card's here for you is because it could be a little bit like overwhelming, but in a good way. Like, let's just, for example, you're starting out a new job. Well, here it is. Like, you don't know everything yet. Okay? You're starting off and you're dating a new person. You don't know everything about them yet, right? So it's like, this is almost just like a mysterious, like, ooh, I didn't learn everything yet, but here I am, living in it, and it's happening all very quickly. So a lot of things moving fast paced for Virgo. So spiritual wise, we do have the Grove. The Grove is kind of like a mourning card. Like not like the actual like cock-a-doodle-doo like mornings, but it's a sadness card. It talks about grieving. Okay, this is like, so in the events, and it does look like still good things are taking place, good things are coming up, new things are happening, you're learning new things, and it's still like, bringing out all these like emotions in you, even if you're not talking about them, but some of them could be getting talked about, and it makes you, a little bit like, it takes you off guard. So, I don't know why your spiritual advice says that you are going, or, like your spiritual message says, like, you're going to be kind of upset about something. This can be you waiting for somebody. This can be you wishing you did things differently, but I feel like that energy is going to go quick because things are moving so fast, right? So now we do have the number 21, which goes to the number 3, which is all about the third house, which is communication. So it does look like you are going to be having a conversation with someone or something, maybe an interview, maybe just anything. You're going to be having this conversation that it brings up a lot of emotions. It really makes you feel, okay, with that moon card there. It's all about talking. It's all about short distance. So maybe it could be like your friend is going somewhere and you won't see them for a while. Or, it's going to be something like that. Or you have a really deep conversation with a lover. Or, a friend, a family, like a person or a situation, whatever the case may be. But something leaves you kind of just like sitting there. You see like this cat, and they're fat and they're plumpy, like there's nothing to be sad about, but something still, like you're going somewhere to be on your own to like grieve in a weird way. So it almost looks like a conversation that you have in May does leave you feeling a little bit sad because it did happen so quick and a lot of things were said, or it just took you off guard because all these other things are going on in your life. It looks like a lot of things are going on in your life and they're happening very quick. Again, they're still exciting, but it could be that, something pops up here where things happen too fast and something was said and then it leaves you kind of in this state of being just melancholy. So let's go ahead and pull a love card for my Virgos. Let's go right in the middle, right here. Ooh. We have the Justice card. Interesting. So for romance, this is kind of weird because hopefully you're not hurting somebody else. Now this can talk about maybe a lover, kind of weird. This could have something to do with like a legal situation. And maybe you are like in a divorce with somebody and that's why you're sad, and maybe this is happening really quick, and that could be one scenario. Another scenario is maybe, for example, somebody that you are, dating or involved in, like maybe they get arrested and you're like, oh, that happened fast. Like, oh my God, what do I do? So, it could be something like that. Now, but really this kind of talks about getting your way. Or it's like the final word. So it's the final decision. It's the final time. So if like you're breaking up with somebody, this is going to be the last breakup. Like your guys aren't getting back together. If somebody does something to you that makes you upset, you're going to have the last word. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to be a final decision. In the long run, it usually does, with the Justice card, it usually does end up in your favor because it's like something that happens in a relationship wasn't fair. This is like for the dark side. If this is, if you guys are in a really good relationship, this could actually be signing papers to move in together, or this can be, oh God, my boyfriend's home. He's probably listening to me. Okay. Or this can be, coming to an agreement. This could actually be getting into a relationship, so it's like a final yes or no, right? Okay, so that was for you, Virgo, for the month of May 2018. Okay, Libra, this is for you. Okay, so this is your general, and this is your spiritual. So let's get into it. Let me let my dog out real fast. Sorry, there's a big mattress. Go on, fucking turd. All right. Anyways. Sorry about that. I knew that little shit shouldn't have been in here. Alright, so, Libra, you got the universe. This means that you are starting a new chapter in your life. Hooray, hooray. So things are coming full circle for you. Big changes. Now, you have a lot of, you have the moon, the universe. So, to me, it's like that's astral. Which is very interesting. So you guys could be very psychic during this time, especially with that moon card there. Definitely picking up on other people's energy, for sure. But for you, just if this being a general, this means that one part of your life is coming full circle and you're starting a new chapter in your life. So it could be positive or negative, right? And that new beginning can be talking. Hold on, let me flip this card, and then we'll because I want to interpret this moon in there too, because there's a moon down here and it's making me question things, which the moon will often do. So you are going to be questioning these new changes, because there will still be changes happening, all right? Now, this will be a little bit more subtle, not as slow as, let's say, the death card. Those are, endings. This does talk about an ending, but right after is a new beginning. You are transitioning into a new point of your life, and it may be confusing. You may not know where that's going, but it's happening, so. And again, you're going to be super intuitive and almost a little bit psychic. So here's your spiritual message, and it's summon. So, okay, so summon really does talk, and look at her. She's still manifesting things. There's something going on to where you're thinking about something and then all of a sudden it really does happen. It's kind of like that magician energy where something that the Libra wants or that the Libra wants to see happen, she's slowly bringing that into, or he or she, sorry, is slowly bringing that into their life. Now, the number is 13 at the top, which goes to a 4. So the 4 talks about home, your day-to-day routines, and your family. So this change is going to be happening within the home. Some of you guys could actually be getting a new house, and that's what you wanted to see manifest, and it is happening. Like, that's what's unfolding for you. Now, it could also be with your family. Some of you guys might be a little bit worried about someone in the family, like you're trying to check up on them, you're trying to make conversation because there's changes happening in their life, and or maybe someone's just depressed around you, but I don't feel like that's for everybody. But yeah, it could be that, again, some of you guys who are trying to start a family, I feel like if you're pregnant, I don't feel like you know. I feel like it's just been a thought, and now it's like happened, and you didn't even know, or you don't know that you're pregnant. So be careful with that. Okay, and then also the 4th house, it just talks about your day-to-day routine, so you do want to change things up, and things will be changing up with this new universe card. You may start getting new routines, okay? This could also go to work, because work is, we're going there every day. We talk to these people. We're in this place. It's like our second home, right, for some of the jobs we work at. And there could be something happening where the people that you work with are making decisions, like, because that's why the moon's here. Like, they're talking about you, but I feel like it's in a good manner. Like, they want you, either you're going to get, like, switched into a different position, just something weird like that, okay? Because it is so astral, and those things are going on, and you've kind of, like, worked your magic to make that happen. So let's go ahead and pull a love card for my Libras. I feel like this one. Oh, and it's the 4 of Wands. Okay, so it really emphasizes the home, again, with that 4. I love this one because, as you can see, now romantically, some of you guys could be getting into, I'll keep it this way, some of you guys can be getting into a relationship in May. If you already are in a relationship, this is like making it beautiful. I keep seeing some people are going to be starting a family, because where there once was none, now I can see a family. You know, like that song, the Danny song? I once see a family when there once was none, or something like that. But, yeah, and this definitely talks about getting a new home together, or moving in together, getting married. But this is, like, deepening that relationship. Maybe this is, like, you are in a marriage, and now, like, it's just growing and it's blossoming, because it starts off, like, so small down here, And now the flowers are blooming, and maybe it was really bare. Maybe things in your relationship or with a person got really boring, and now the times are turning, because it's like, no, we want Libra to be in a good relationship, or no, we want Libra to even be in a relationship, or even if this is your sex life, things are going to be very comfortable with this person. I will tell you that. Things are actually, there may be even emotions that do start growing in this. So that was for you, Libra. Hey, Scorpio. Okay, so this is your general, this is your spiritual, and we got love cards up here that I kind of wafted out. I'm going to kind of close them up.